So then you guys see the ones you relate to and the ones you see, and you begin to confirm. Like first, you're confirming with your worksheets how it works, how each thing works for you, and that it does. Then you start seeing, wow, look, so and so had this too. Oh, so and so had this too. And sometimes it's a little funny. You see who's born on your birth date or whatever. It starts from there. When I found out Evel Knievel was born on my birth date, I was ready to jump. Fortunately, it was a different year, so I didn't have to jump. But there are certain things in common of, like, this is part of the magic as well. Who's got things in common with you? But as you get to understand each planet more clearly, you can begin to see more clearly what frequency you have in common with that person, or not. It's in marriages. It's a funny thing. You can plan everything you want with a chart, but you get together when you're enchanted. You're in love. You're enchanted. You see the chart. Any chart you see, no matter how difficult it is, I can deal with this. I'm enchanted. Like I can handle this. Then 6 months later, when you run into the first reality check of it, it's, oh my goodness. You see the chart for what it is, and then you see, this is what I'm going to have to work with. It just happens like that. And yeah, so working with it is not necessarily a problem. It's just different than the enchantment. Enchantment can only last 6 months, a year, maximum 2. And then you run into each other's energy and you have to tune in and work with other energies. It's the nature of relationships. But astrology is a study of relationships between planets to signs to houses to each other to the stars. It's all about studying relationships. And first, so it's understanding the relationships and understanding the timings of relationships and the challenges that come up to it. It's a fantastic texture of understanding life and a way of seeing things. I found nothing as inclusive of understanding life as astrology. Understanding spirit and going beyond that, there's meditation, there's chanting, that's deeper. But understanding life and the mechanics within it, it's astrology's realm. And all the beginning of it, start slow, build it up, make it real for you. Once it's real for you, you'll have no trouble seeing how it's working for everyone else. But along the way, as you're studying, each level gives you things that you can access to go check out once you've done your worksheet. Go in and see who else has the same categories as you. Yeah, that really opens it up. That gives you some feedback around that. Okay, now I'm just wondering what else to say is, those are the questions that I had. Really, it's open-ended. If anyone has a question, I'm just going to run by anyone else and see if each of you have a question, and we can add it a little, and we'll add it on again. So okay, Z, hello, are you there? Okay, I guess not. Shalene, I'll just put you on. Okay, you're on.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I just know now that Uranus is taking over Taurus for the next 7 years. I know there's a little bit of a pause going into Aries for a bit.
Yeah, it's not taking over.
But anyway, I'm already seeing the changes.
Yeah. Yep. This is the timings. This is level 7. But as Taurus, as Uranus goes into Taurus, it's traveling through. It's visiting. It's not taking over.
Okay, right. But it's visiting for a long time, right?
Yeah, but it's about time because it brings out innovation and change and new exciting ideas, and it's about time. Like it means Tauruses are getting their freedom and going to express their ideas more.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I'm I guess just thinking about it as you were finishing up there, and I'm already noticing the changes.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I guess being a fixed sign, actually my moon and also my rising is fixed.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
but we all have our timings. We all have our changes that come up. So like you're starting to study astrology, Uranus is coming up to your sun, that means you're going to be setting up a new world for yourself. That's a good thing.
It is. Yeah, it's kind of exciting, I have to say, because it's
Yeah,
been the same for a long time. But
yeah, yeah. So like
yeah.
each planet has a light side and a dark side,
Mm-hmm.
and they work like that. So it's up to us what we use, how we use it, how we align with it.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about it as you were talking, and my daughter just had a reading, and are we most like our moon sign? Like, I've heard astrology compared to an onion, where you've got your layers,
Yeah.
and what do we reflect again to the world? Like, are we most like our moon sign?
You start from your mother, your home, your moon, being mother, having kids. That's all moon stuff. But
Right.
inside of that, we still have our confidence, our need for confidence, our need to feel we're somebody special. That's our
Mm-hmm.
sun.
Okay. And then your rising?
Your rising is your personality.
Is that what we show the world, do you think? Like,
You show the world gets all of it, but it's just how you project. It's the image you project toward. Are you happy? Are you sad? If you're unhappy, you're not going to be able to hide it on your face.
right. So there's no real, your moon is your mother.
And your past and everything before this moment, your memories, how you reflect
Right.
on things.
Okay. Yeah, so my daughter has a moon in Aries, and she's pretty emotional, but she's very abrupt too
Yeah, look, when you
sometimes.
start settling these down, you do the worksheets. Once you've done yours, if you have to,
Yeah.
do your daughter's. It's not going to hurt you.
No, not at all. Like, that's what I'm doing is, as you say, start with your family.
Yeah,
And I've printed all their natal charts.
yeah. But when you,
And what I'm doing is, of course, I know them so well, I
yeah,
think. And I'm just sort of making comparisons,
yeah.
which is a nice way to start, right? With your family, which you
But
usually
if she has
know.
a moon in Aries, she's gonna, and you got all the fixed signs. She's gonna think you're the stuffy fixed mom, and she has to break away. She's gonna have experiences. She's got to go do it.
That's right. Yeah.
So like this becomes the play, and just work through the worksheets for yourself first. And once you got yours all done, you can go back and add, and then add your daughters or add someone else's. It just lets you get deeper into that person.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do theirs before you do yours. Make sure you get yours all done first.
Work on mine first and then start
Then
picking
you'll
theirs
start seeing how
apart.
other people have it differently,
Yeah.
and it'll open up.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
thanks. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Paula, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You have any
Um,
questions?
Not right now. I'm trying to think. Like, I know that I have questions brewing,
Yeah, yeah,
but I'm just like I have to formulate them into words right now.
yeah. Don't be afraid to put your questions on the forum because
Okay.
I'm checking it out. Other people are checking it out, and if it starts conversations, that's great.
I know I'm gonna have some questions about what Shalene was saying with the rising and the moon signs as well, because those have always been a bit of a mystery to me.
So write your questions down. Keep a little diary with your questions. As you get
Okay.
through these first 5 levels, most of those questions will get answered by yourself.
Okay.
You'll see as they start to see it, it'll unfold. But it's good to write them down. Then you can say, "Oh, it was this? Oh, it was that?" Then it helps you working with astrology.
And you can have some aha moments.
Yeah, like so, like, and sometimes it's aha, and sometimes, oh, geez, it's that. So, but
Yeah.
there's a neutral side, there's a personal side, there's a light side and dark side to each, and it's just planets. The sunlight and love is such a. If you're in love, you don't need your chart. You're radiating. You're where you want to be. It's just when we're not in love, we're trying to rectify the situation.
Yeah, true.
Then we use our chart. Then we need our chart. So
Yeah.
it's a process. It's an evolution. You're going through it, and as you grow, you increase. I mean, my understanding of the world's increased so phenomenally from learning astrology. I would never understand the things I know now, but from where I started from, I never even expected to be into astrology. It just came like a hobby that took over. It just kept being more
It
and more
seems like
interesting.
it's also like in studying it and working like because like you were saying that we're going to be working with our chart and we're going to know our chart so well. It's basically like we're going to know ourselves really well
And
by
from
the
that,
time.
you can know other people better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even then, we're going to know people mentally, we're going to know people emotionally, we're going to know people sympathetically, then we're going to know people from our heart. It's
Yeah.
not how much everyone has these things. It's not how much I'm getting from someone. It's how open am I to be able to trust my heart in relating to people.
Yeah, true.
You know, so it's the map, it's the language, it's the map. But you still have to walk it. You still have to live your life. You still have to feed your kids. You still have to know what love is. You still have to hold on. Or if you lose that, I mean, you can be in a dark space and interpret a chart really negatively, and that's not going to help anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be in a good place in your own space too.
I figure if you're coming to astrology and you're getting to this stage, you're already at the place where you're in that good place and you want to learn.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. It's a good starting point.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so thank you. You okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Okay.